and welcome to Kimberbell's Demo December for 2025. I cannot believe I'm saying that. It is almost the end of the year. It has been nuts and crazy how fast it's all gone. I'm going to let some people jump on here, and then we're going to proceed with our demo. Oh, Kathy, I need your phone. My phone? Yeah, because my phone's doing that, and I don't know who's watching. It's a very important part of this.
What is that?
Thank you, dear. All right, guys, give me a second just to get on here and get Facebook pulled up. Hope everybody's day has been good. Let's go. Here we go. Let's turn the volume down. So we have hello, Jeannie Campbell and Wilma. Hello, Miss Wilma. Oh, and so guys, this is the first in a series of 3 demos. And what's going to happen is at some point in the broadcast, I'm going to ask a question. Hi, Miss Bobby. And then you're going to give me an answer. And then once that answer is clocked, then that is your admission for the demo 1 check mark. And then it's going to happen tomorrow with a different question, and then Friday with a different question. After Fridays, anybody that's watched all 3, I'll go ahead and send out the I will send out the file. It'll come from info at Sew It Better. It won't be coming from Kimberbell itself. Let's see. Can anybody hear me or no? Can everybody hear me or no? Let me know. Let me know. Someone just let me know. We got Miss Miriam. Hello, Miriam. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Thank you, Miss Bobby. Yeah, Jeannie, it looks like, yeah, you might have issues with your phone. Looks like you might have to restart the app or something. That does happen. But, oh, let me go get the ornament that we're going to be using. Hold on. All right, guys, let's see. So here is the awesome little Christmas tree that we will be giving away as a free design at the end of the 3 sessions. So we have, hi, Miss Kathy Anderson, long time no see. Hi, Miriam. Again, long time no see. All right. Well, let's let's see, now it works. Okay, good. Good. So let me know, how's your day been? What have you all been working on? I know it's getting to 0 hour over here because we're making things for Christmas. Hi, Miss Sherry. Long time no see as well. Let's see. Wow, that's an amazing ornament. Miriam, I just love you sometimes. Yes, it is. It's a great ornament. Okay, well, as people are jumping on, like I said, we will be doing 3 of these demos on 3 different things. You can rewatch this and comment your word, and then that will be your admission into session 1, and then we'll do it again tomorrow and Friday. We will send out the digital file for this ornament here on Friday afternoon. Too many projects. I need to get done before Christmas. Yes, I understand. So, all right. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do Kimberbell's method for continuous borders. Now, there are multiple methods that you can use to do said borders. I know today we talked about glue sticks in our meeting. That is available to you. I'm doing the method that Kimberbell says just because it resonates with the instructions that they give you. So I don't want anybody to be confused. So when I talk about continuous borders, what I mean is, so when we stitch out something like this, right? We stitch out something, and this is just one border, one file, right? And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so that we can all see. So you see this? That's just one file. But if I want to continue to grow my borders, like this one over here, we start, so there is our one, right? There's our one. And then I'm adding another border, but I'm never cutting my fabric, all right? And then I added another one. So I'm never cutting my fabric. And that's like the biggest thing. Hi, Sonia. That's the biggest thing with this continuous border method is people sometimes don't understand how can you do continuous borders if you're not cutting the fabric. So that's where this method comes in. All right. So over here on my second camera, you'll see that I have a stabilizer piece hooped, and I have already done my, I did my placement line for the batting, and then I did the batting tack down line. And you'll notice I trimmed all of the batting out of the seam allowance all the way around. And then I did, I'm going to go ahead and do the fabric strip placement line just real quick. So it might just be loud just for a second. I'm trying not to make it jump because the laptop will jump a little bit. So while it does that, well, it looks like I might have screwed up. Hold on. Let's see. We are going to go back. Even the professionals make mistakes. All right. So there we go. All right. So at this point, let me do this so anybody has any questions. So basically what this is I am ready to then add my piece of fabric. So I would go and I would put this down like so. And I would tack that down. It would sew all the way down and then come over here and sew all the way down. And then it would do its fancy embroidery, okay? You will take that out of the hoop. You will cut away all the stabilizer. You see that? So I've cut away the stabilizer. And now I'm ready to add my second hooping, all right? So how we do that is, let me move some things around because I got a little small space here. They recommend you use Kimberbell paper tape, all right? And you're going to do a little roll up with it like you used to do in school. So you have a piece of tape and you're going to just roll it like so, all right? And then you're going to put this down right at the top of your design, okay? Now this is where the magic happens. So the next part is you're going to take your strip. I've already done one hooping, okay? And I'm going to fold it back on itself. So basically you want the wrong side of the strip facing me, and you want this design that you just did facing up, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to come over to the other camera here, and I'm going to try to get a little closer. Try not to make you seasick here. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold that on itself, push that to the back. Sorry. Sorry, it's a lot of stuff to contend with here. All right, I don't like how big of a stabilizer piece I have. So we're just going to trim some of that off. And the reason why that's important is because you want a good seed, right? So when I go to put this here, I'm going to be matching this area right here. You're going to be matching that batting area and then also this batting area. And then like if you can see, I'm trying to, you see that right there? You're going to be matching that and you're going to put it at the very end of the strip. All right, you're going to press it down. All right, and then you're going to pull this back and you're going to smooth that right on top. And then when you're ready to go, then you start embroidering. So let me take this off of here a little bit so you can see. I'll try not to make you seasick. So you see that? See how I added the piece of fabric, right? I added the piece of fabric with the one already stitched on there so that you can have continuous borders. So that is how that's done. Now, let's see. Does anybody have any questions at this point? So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. All right. And then at this point, you smooth that down. And I put my foot down. And then it would do its border stitch. And then because it's a continuous, it does not stitch over the edges. So now it's going to do this side. And sometimes I just take my scissors and kind of like, notice I'm not doing my fingers. But I just kind of smooth that out. All right, so now we are ready to run the stitch for the grass and flowers. And it's going to meet up right there. Let me move my camera back in here. And as you can see, let me see if I can, as you can see, it's right at it. So it looks like it's continuous. Pretty cool, huh? Sandy, I am using my 9.5 by 14 inch hoop. If you have a smaller hoop and can't, hey Diana, and you can't do a 9.5 by 14, you just make sure you pick the size that is your biggest hoop size. So like if you only have a 6 by 10 hoop, you'll make sure that you pick the 2-inch width one, and you're only going to go to 6 inches. And you might have to rehoop multiple times. Okay? Thank you, Miss Bobby. So, at this point, I have continuous borders working. This is actually, if you're joining and you've never been part of the Kimberbell Club, you're welcome, Sandy, is part of the mystery that unfolded this year. And we're doing the borders and intersashing, quilting them now in December. So this is where this design is from. You can only get it through your dealer. So that is pretty much the borders. It'll take another 3 or 4 minutes for it to stitch out. While that's stitching out, let me ask you the question for everyone to type their answer in. So the question for session 1 is, which element of the holiday season resonates with you the most? Is it peace, tradition, or gathering? So put one of the 3 of those multiple choice answers in the chat, and I will log you as watch session 1. So, and then anybody has any questions, go ahead and just feel free to put them in the chat, and I'll get to you. All right, thank you, ladies. Hello, Miss Mary Jane. Thank you, thank you. What? Thank you, ladies. Now, as a reminder, we're going to do this again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. Okay. And it will be a different question. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure my laptop doesn't vibrate. And I will make sure I put everybody as marked for session 1. But basically, I'm going to show you now. Hold on, this is all wrapped up here. Do you see that right? Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying not to make you sick. It might be too close. That's where we joined it. Pretty cool, huh? Actually, it's right up here. That's where we joined it. And you can't even see it. Pretty cool, huh? So that is called continuous border quilting. Thanks, Sonia. Appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, guys. As you watch this, make sure you answer the question, and then I will see you all tomorrow at 2 p.m. Thanks, Kathy. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.